Cousin AVI 33, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs and the T1 sub. Much appreciated. Yeah, it was just something that his Moz did. It's no big deal. Like, it's no need for, like, any drama or anything. Dude, I'm freaking hungry. Spend the next 3.5 hours doing some commentary, so. I gotta fix that. Hold on. There's something going on my YouTube channel that should not be happening. I think the stuff for the YouTube is fixed. We do have Peyton live. Gotta figure out why whenever I stream to YouTube it does that. See if Scamper's live. I think it's fixed for the most part. There it is. like everything is good stencil-wise. Of course, players, if y'all want to do same piece sets. All right. Well, there you have it. We got same piece sets. One moment. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another Gauntlet Ascension matchup. I'm your favorite underwater host, Sharky. And tonight we have the return of the Grandmasters going up against the Stochastic Squad. Stochastic Squad just barely beat Top Down in a 3-game sudden death, winning by 1 Tetris up against Draco. And now they have to face the team that is undefeated. The Grandmasters will also be debuting a new player today. But with that being said, as both of our players that are going to be playing up first, which is Scamper and Peyton, are getting things squared away, we'll be heading over to commentate over them very shortly. Of course, this is a hello to everyone that's out there watching on YouTube, watching on Twitch, and I believe we are also streaming to Facebook as well. But as of right now, I doubt there's too many people watching on Facebook. Probably not yet. But eventually, we'll get there. With that being said, we do have readies from both players. So let's go ahead and get them counted down. Match number 1, here we go in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Oh, that was pretty close to being on time. But it all starts from here. The Grandmasters currently 9-0. Stochastic Squad 7-3. So they're 1 spot underneath the Millionaires. Millionaires haven't played at all so far this second half of the season. So if they can win this match here, they will have a spot over the Millionaires. Of course, if they can win this match, they'll be the first to beat the Grandmasters. It's definitely easier said than done. Both teams have been strategizing on how to deal with specific players in specific matchups. And already, Scamper's trying to strategize how to deal with this specific piece set. And Peyton's going to top out at 26,000. Rough pieces were just way too much. Game 1 goes to Scamper. Yeah, your friendly reminder that you are playing on Gauntlet, so you're gonna get Gauntlet RNG. Yeah, those pieces were pretty rough. Well, we have the ready from both players. Let's go ahead and get them counted down. Game number 2. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. players are on same piece sets. Very different approaches to getting Tetris ready here for this first Tetris. Ooh, I like that skim over there from Scamper. Tetris is going to be scored from Peyton, and Tetris is going to be scored from Scamper. Small misdrop over there for Peyton, and not sure if he meant to not go for the tuck there, but this is already beginning to look very dangerous, and that hang's going to be fatal. Peyton tops out at 23,000. Scamper is already good for game number 2. All right. You don't have to wear the jersey for it, for this match at least. Both players are ready. Scamper is up 2-0. Let's see if Peyton can change that in a positive way. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I mean, to be fair, everyone on the Grandmasters has a jersey except for Geico. And Geico already put in an order for his jersey. So the entirety of the Grandmasters team is going to be eligible for the playoffs. But right now, we're seeing if Peyton's going to be able to be eligible for a game number 4. He's going to have to defeat Scamper right here. Put a stop to the momentum. It's not a huge momentum, so to speak. We've only had about under 60 lines of actual Tetris played so far. But definitely the biggest step for Peyton is to take this one game at a time. And right now, already looking like players are having to deal with some rough pieces. As a matter of fact, this could get deadly. Peyton finds that long bar, though, is going to stay alive. Peyton going to be... Oh, actually, I like that J placement. Nice way to open up the well. Take a single. The well was covered, so couldn't use that long bar. And as of right now, looks like the long bars are pretty scarce. They're definitely not in abundance here in the early game. Or at least the timing of them is very brutal. Just like the stack is getting very brutal for Peyton. It's going to be very difficult to navigate through, but it's still possible. Needs to get that right side open. L or J. L helps and just has enough dash to get the L piece over. Nice flat burn. That left side is a concern. Not going to go for the flat burn, but going to be able to open up that hole. Would love an L piece. Little shakiness right there. Amazing survival from Peyton. But that skim was actually a bit rough. It's going to cause some parity issues. Fortunately, a T-piece hit the stack. Peyton now looking for the next long bar. Misdrops, but still knocks in a Tetris. 126 for Peyton. 186 for Scamper. And Peyton, it's like, not too happy with that either. Not finding the most efficient way to burn out of this situation. So it's back in the dig. This could get scary. Dirty Tetris is going to get score for Peyton. 154 for Peyton at the moment. 234 for Scamper. He's been keeping the board under control. And these jagged pieces just continuing to perpetuate issues for Peyton. But the right side is now finally open. Peyton can now start scoring Tetrises. Waiting on the next long bar, of course. Well, Scamper has almost doubled Peyton's score. Peyton's going to cut into that with a Tetris. 185 for Peyton, 302 for Scamper. As both players now down towards the bottom. Peyton going to be looking for that J-piece. J-piece came a tad bit too late. And looks like more burns are going to be forced. That is a missed drop and a half. And once again, Peyton's back in the danger zone. Just fighting for survival here. He's making it happen. Staying alive. Scamper takes a conservative triple. Appears that it's in the midst of a drought at the moment. Scamper's doing a fantastic job managing this drought as well. There's the Tetris for Scamper. 366 to now 204. Closing in on the level 19 transition. And this is going to be quite the challenge over here for Peyton. Just even surviving is going to be a challenge. The quick tap is hit, but the well is covered right as soon as the long bar comes. That T-piece is going to help, but it's going to want a J-piece and is going to want it now. J-piece dependency gets converted into an L. There's not much Peyton can do. Peyton's going to top out at 209. We don't see a transition, but we do see a sweep. Grandmasters take the lead 1-0. So we'll let Scamper play this out while I try and get K-Poke and Coster streams pulled up. Alright. Looks like Scamper topped out, so we are going to head to our intermission. Don't go anywhere. This match is just getting started. We'll be right back. see K-Poke is live. I do not see Coster, though. After this 1 minute, the penalty timer will be started. Penalty timer every 5 minutes that goes by. A badge is given to the player that is present. And after the 15 minutes, the entire match will be forfeited in favor of the player that is here. Wrong song. Is it this one? Dude, I can't find the song. I could have sworn it was here too. Hmm. Yeah. I don't know why. Play this while I look for it. I mean, Toby is live right now, but it says CTL, so... Like, at least the stream title says CTL. So I don't know if Toby has to play in CTL shortly. Yeah, Toby just responded. But dude, I just straight up lost a song. What the heck? Wow. Yeah, I just lost a song. Unlucky. I mean, it happens. Like, understand life happens and such, but if you don't communicate after, you know, because this match has been scheduled since Tuesday night, Tuesday evening, if I'm not mistaken. So you gotta talk to Scooty. Well, no, no, because both of the players already have their jerseys locked in. The only reason why the trade for Geico is possible because he didn't get the Oxcord jersey yet. I guess what we can do... Oh, shoot. No, Toby just said CTW, which that mess is gonna take freaking 3 hours. Especially if Grand Designs is doing it, you know. He likes to be a showman. The pre-show is like 30 minutes. Regular restream. Max Out Club doesn't have the security certificate, so it breaks my OBS scenes. Yeah. Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, there's nothing that can be done. Because Toby got CTW, and we all know how that is. So he's going to be locked up for 2 hours. What? Where did that come from? What? Did anyone else hear that, or was that just me? Oh, never mind. I know where it came from. It was another tab that I had for a streamer that just randomly went live, and apparently the stream wasn't already muted. Unless Coster says something in the next 4 minutes, yeah, you'll just win. It sucks, but I mean, that's why we do schedule the matches so far in advance. And that gives you, do you get the elo? Nah. Gives players plenty of time. If something does come up, then it's like, alright, we can make accommodations. Imagine you get into the playoffs and K-Poke has absolutely zero stats because all the matches that he plays in has been no-shows. That'd be freaking wild. Wow. Okay. Looks like a match will be played. But that's a 2-game penalty. Unless K-Poke wants to... Unless K-Poke wants to give him a game. Alright, 5 minutes. Okay. At the most, he can give 1 game. Can't give 2. Bro's trying to get CTWC funded. Why is it 6 minutes? One of the players has to do something, so we are waiting on them to finish. Also, Aaron, thank you so much for a follow, and welcome to the stream. That's crazy, man. Ooh. I got invited to submit a proposal. Sounds like more work. Yo, welcome in, Monty P. Wait. Hold on, Wolflord's kind of on because he's also playing in the same Wars event. Yikes. Alright, cool. Actually, me too, Dingler. I do need to take out my CTWC money. Making it to top 32. Yes, sir. Also, I'm pretty sure there was a mop, or like my mom mopped outside my room, cause I can smell like the bleach. Or it smells like clean. It smells like cleaner, which reminds me of bleach. While we're waiting on Coster, I'm looking at what's it called? Grand Design's team thing, and I don't know. I don't know if I agree with the balance. Like seat 3 should definitely be White Monster and Crazily Crazy. And Wide should be up against Louis Scuey. I don't know anything about Toka though, so I can't say as far as that. But now we wait on Coster. Anyways, how's everyone doing? I'm excited for Waco. Should be fun. Oh yeah, that's right, Capo. Did you decide that you were going to give them a game? Or return a game, I guess I should say. Not give them a game, but return a game? Wi-Fi won't connect. Have you tried turning it on and off again? I think we move to the captain's match and see if your Wi-Fi can connect up until after that. And if not, then at that point, that would probably just have to be a forfeit at that point. So, K-Poke, stay tuned. Captains, go ahead and get your warm-ups in. Thanks, Barchild. The challenge is going to be for me to design better ones next season. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. That being said, so we'll move on to the captain's match. Interesting. Everything's up on my side, just waiting on the two captains to go live. Right. I'm gonna keep. All right. I see Coster. Okay. A lot of people in the Tetris category. I mean, you can if another bot or myself sets up the predictions, which... Yeah, so... At the moment, you might not be able to get... Well, I mean, that's because, like, you won... I think that was a crazy bet. Like, it was when you played on the aux chords. I'm pretty sure the prize pool was, or the channel point pool was like, what, 500,000? Yeah, it was ridiculous. Chidori also has a lot of channel points saved up. Just blind. No, I'm not blind. Okay. I gotta fix the cam and stuff. But let me get you guys your seed. I just had it typed in wrong. Also, that reminds me, Katie, congrats on your insane dash score. Ah, heck. My dude SV has the jersey buff. Jersey buff is real. Your seed is 7620 A9. Who's this? Alright, we got our ready from Noah. Once SVS put in the seed and such, need a ready from him. We'll be good to go. Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub, Ivory, for 26 months. It's crazy. Oh, you're fine, Ivory. Remember, double kill screen at 39. When both players are ready to go. Get y'all both counted down. Ooh, new pads. Sounds interesting. Yeah, they're ready from both players. Let's go and get them counted down. Here we go. Game number 1 between captains in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Look at that. All right, different opening approaches. SV was able to get started sooner than Noah, so first Tetris is going to go to SV. But both players are going to appear to get Tetris ready without having to burn any lines. Of course, this is... Ooh, SV missing the ice spin there. This is the captain's match. And Noah's going to aim to win this match. As Artie Coster, if he can get Wi-Fi working, is going to be at a disadvantage up against K-Poke, down 2-0. So far, Coster does have, or not Coster, Noah does have the advantage here. That one misspin from SV did cost him quite a few burn lines. Coster's gonna have to take a few burns himself, but nothing massive. Or not Coster. Why do I keep saying Coster? Noah. See, my brain's like hardwired that I'd be commentating Coster right now. Anyways, Noah in a little bit of a tricky spot here. Love an eyepiece. There it is. Gets 2 eyepieces, knocks down 1 Tetris, and knocks one down on the right-hand side. 131 to now 123. Separated by half a Tetris. And wow, look at all these O pieces. Really set of difficult O's over there for SV, but Noah's board was perfect for it. Tetris for Noah and Tetris for SV. 174 to now 178. Nice adjustment on that J for Noah. It's going to knock down a Tetris. SV is going to follow up with one of his own. 6,000 points is what separates these two players here in the beginning. A little bit under the halfway mark. Another Tetris over there for SV. And Tetris to score 242 to now 248. SV with an overhang is going to lead to a delayed Vitz. He's going to have to burn out of it. Finds a clean way to do so. But Noah is going to be able to take advantage up by a Tetris. Now 2.5 Tetrises as SV is looking for that J piece, and J piece just decided not to show up. As a matter of fact, a lot of these pieces are far from ideal for SV here. It's going to be a lot of burning required. The L piece is going to help out a lot, and another I piece. One more I piece, and we'll be seeing a Tetris scored over there for SV. 345 for Noah. 304 for SV. Also later tonight, we have another special match after this match between the Grandmasters and the Stochastic Squad. The definite conclusion between the Rogues and the Drywallers will play at Alex T versus Sam Finch. So definitely a match that you don't want to miss out on. Right now, something we're not going to be missing out on are these scores. 373 for SV, 415 for Noah after executing that Vitz. No Tetris for SV, 418. And right now it looks like both players should be in a comfortable spot. Nothing too particularly dangerous. There's Tetris for SV, 444 to now 484. $20 lines away, give or take a few, for the transition. SV really playing up high here. Fantastic drought management. No Tetris for SV. Noah. Oh, good timing on that J piece. Now looking for that I piece. There it is. 534 to now 519. We will be hitting the transition on the next line clear for SV. Is looking to try and do it with a Tetris. And there it is. Transition for SV. 543. Noah's going to transition 605. Strong transitions from both players out the gate. However, Noah with the advantage going into level 19. Well, let's see how long he's going to be able to maintain that as both players knock down a Tetris. 593 to now 629. Another Tetris going to be scored over there for Noah. Almost up to a 100,000 point lead. Nice adjustment over there for SV. Tetris is scored here on level 20. Noah, Tetris ready as well. Both players now clean stacks for the most part. Tetris going to be scored 645 to now 680. SV on level 21. Noah on level 20. Had to use that I piece to fill in long bar dependency, but both players knocked down a Tetris. SV unfortunately decided not to get Tetris ready, but a lot of long bars are actually falling on the board here in the post transition. 698 to now 732. Noah still with the lead by 40,000 points. Going to knock down another Tetris and extend that. Nice tuck execute over there for SV. Noah's Tetris ready, and so is SV. Both players waiting patiently. There's the Tetris for SV. Noah Tetris ready, holding up with the long bar. Waiting patiently, forced to take a triple. Still waiting on the long bar, and there it is. Tetris for Noah, 794 to now 784. SV definitely putting on some pressure on Noah as Noah knocks down Tetris, goes up to 821. And stacking over here on the post transition from both players have been clean, but especially on SV's part. Now at 812, down by 40,000 points. And the line discrepancy starting to kind of neutralize somewhat. But it's up to SV to just maintain this high level of efficiency. Needs Noah to make one mistake, getting the one burn. Tetris scored over there for SV, but a long bar dependency over there in column 1. Fills in the dependency first, then goes for the Tetris second. 909 for Noah, 904 for SV. Tetris is going to be scored over there for Noah. SV, beautiful placement over there on that L or J piece. Tetris scored for SV. Noah one Tetris away from the max here. Tetris ready is Noah. Tetris ready is SV. Nice double, and there's the max out over there for Noah, and another Tetris for good measure. SV now one Tetris away from the max, 973 to now 834. Phenomenal game being played right now from both players, but Noah with a 2 Tetris lead. Another Tetris over there for Noah. Goes up to 899. SV going to be forced to take at least 2 burn lines. Oh my gosh, not even. Looks like SV is going to get set up for a dirty. Trying to be as efficient as possible, but it looks like a drought is being underway. And SV not able to utilize that long bar. Looking for the next one. There it is. Dirty Tetris scored over there for SV. And now Noah's going to set up for a dirty, also on level 27. Around that same point, but has to burn out. Tetris scored over there for SV. B21. Noah at B78. 1 Tetris available for SV. 2 with now 1 available for Noah before level 29. And there it is. SV is going to take us to 29. B57. Noah at C15. 1 Tetris remains for Noah. And Noah goes to 29 at C51. Quite the advantage here. But SV at C flat. Looking to try and make a turnaround. Needs these pieces to cooperate. C93 now for Noah. SV just trying to bring the stack back down. Noah set up for a Tetris. Nice flat burns over here for SV. Getting pieces over to the left. A lot of triples are being burned for over here for Noah. He's trying to get set up for a Tetris, but failed to do so. SV almost back in the scoring position. Left side's a bit of a concern. Set up for a dirty Tetris. And dirty Tetris for SV goes up to C65. However, Noah is in an ideal spot. And SV, 1 Mino shot of getting a Tetris, but there it is. Another one score for SV. D09 now for SV. Executes the tuck flawlessly. And there's the Tetris for Noah. D80, but a Tetris for SV. D54. 1 Tetris is all that separates these 2 players. And SV trying to get set up for it. Great stacking over there to the left. Flat burns. And Noah hangs. Noah needs the long bar, and he needs to get it over. Gets it over. E28 for Noah. SB gets the long bar over as well. EO7. Noah's just fighting for survival. Noah tops out at E31. SB needs E32. And that triple is going to be good enough. SB takes game number 1. The stronger endurance in the post 29. Noah had the advantage basically all game long. But in the 3rd act, SV made a comeback, taking game number 1. Let's see, SV can try and get 3 Tetrises here. Wait, could this be a 1.6? One more. Yeah, this is one more, and it's a 1.6. There's the 1.6. Way to open up a game 1, but also Noah with the 1.4 at level 34. Could have been a strong game. Possibly one of the higher games that we've seen this season. But just too much trouble. Thank you so much for the raid, Dan B. Here's your next seed. Bro, what the? Is bot actually dead? Unlucky, dude. There's your seed. 1A, 5D, 6A. You know what's gonna be funny? If the bot comes back to life as soon as I try to count down. That would be funny. All right, we got it ready from SV. And we got our ready from Coster. What? Okay. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. All right, bro. That is wild. But not as wild as the first game was. Noah had the lead by 2 Tetrises, at least, throughout the majority of that game. And it really just came down to the post 29. But as things get started here, game number 2, both players clean stacks. SB is gonna... Well, I say SB, yeah, SB is gonna take a skim. Knowing SB is not out of the realm of possibility that he goes for something aggressive. And a little bit tricky O's over here for SB. This is exactly how Noah was able to build up the lead in the first game. SB could try and hold out for a long bar and then go for something that is on row 3. It looks like that's exactly what SV is going to do. Noah's already taken a Tetris lead. He's going to score another Tetris. But roughly a Tetris and a half lead is what Noah's going to be in the lead by. And Tetris over there for SB. And, ooh, okay, SB with the well transfer. Wow. Very creative approach for that over there for SV. Tetris has scored, and SV is going to go ahead and take the single. 229 for Noah, 172 for SB, 40 lines in. Great openers from both. Noah's only taken 2 burn lines so far. Now it looks like both players kind of in a comfortable spot. And oh, great recognition over there for Noah. Instead of using that I piece to fill in that isolated dependency, utilized it for a Tetris because the J piece was right there in the next box. And once again, we find ourselves in a very similar situation to the previous game. Noah with a 2 Tetris lead. 3 Tetris lead at this point. That's just because Noah's taken so few burn lines. He's been playing this very clean. Triple over there forced by SV. But a Tetra's going to be scored. SV looking for a Z piece. Oh, Noah with a couple of misdrops here. Long bar dependency now. This gives SV the opportunity to catch back up. At least 2 burn lines are going to be forced over here for Noah. Potentially more. And just like that, Noah's advantage just completely evaporated. Another misdrop for Noah. Tetra's going to be scored, but now has to deal with that S gap. As if he knocks down a Tetris, 390 and now 402. No, Tetris scored. There's the Vits over there for Noah. Became a member of the wavy ones there for a bit. Tetris over there for SV, who's taking the lead. Noah trying to get this well opened. Goes for the flat burns. And Tetris for Noah. Tetris for SV as well. SV looking at a mid 500k, and so is Noah. Tetris scored for Noah. And yeah, we are in neck and neck territory. Or this is definitely an uncomfortable board for SV, but finds a way to navigate it. Double long bars. 508 now for SV. 498 for Noah. 3 Tetrises remain until the level 19 transition. And there's 1 for SV. Noah really struggling with these pieces. Oh. That set of burns is genius, though. Couldn't use the eyepiece for a Tetris. One more burn line available. There's the transition for Noah. 594. SV holding out for the long bar. Doesn't find it. Transitions at 582. There's the Tetris now for SV, and another one to follow. Now Noah experiencing the same drought. Up at the top. Needs to be careful. There's a Tetris. Follows it up with another. 663 now for SV. 646 for Noah. Once again, we have another close game, but Noah with the slight pace advantage. SV, a couple of delay burns being set up. Well is open, though. Noah into the lead. SV, devilish score. Looking for a Tetris to break it. It's going to take a couple of burns, and Tetris has scored 675 to now 695. Another Tetris for SV goes up to 722. Noah goes up to 7. Oh my gosh, the bits over there from SV. It's going to set up a delay burn too. Could utilize that eyepiece, but can use the next one. 751 for SV. Noah looking for a S-piece here. Now looking for an eyepiece to fill in the dependency. Gets an eyepiece for said dependency. Now is Tetris ready. Noah down by 2 Tetrises. Forced to take a triple into a Tetris. 742. Make that 771 to 779. In terms of pace, we are neck and neck. SV is Tetris ready. Tetris score for Noah. Tetris score for SV. 811 and now 800 flat almost. Another Tetris for SV goes to level 24. Great discipline on SV's part. Tetris for Noah, but a counter Tetris for SV. SV is putting the pressure here on Noah. All it takes is for one prolonged dig from either player, and the player can easily convert that into a 100,000 point lead. Tetris over there for Noah into the lead at 890. SV waiting patiently for the next long bar. T-piece doesn't make it all the way over to the left, so a long bar dependency has been created. SV is going to fill in that dependency first and deal with the consequences after. Not going to be able to score, but neither is Noah. Both players running into issues here on level 25. Noah able to maneuver pieces around that spire that was developing. SV looking for a couple more pieces to help him out here. Both players closing in on getting burned out of this. Noah has gotten the well open. SV still working on it. There it is. Tetris for Noah into the lead. 940 now for Noah. SV, a couple of tricky pieces fell on his board, but he's finding ways to navigate through. Great down stacking. Couldn't use the long bar for a Tetris. The road need to be open. Look at these last second adjustments to avoid the devastating effects of a misdrop. SV still not able to score Tetris. Noah has maxed, and we are closing in on level 29. SV looking for the right pieces, going for some flat burns. Expertly done. Way to navigate. SV stays alive. Noah with almost a 100,000 point lead, just as I predicted earlier. 29 is here. And SV getting some really complicated pieces. A couple thousand points shy, the max out. Noah with 890 in the 29. Both players now forced to keep it going strong here. SV is set up for a Tetris, and so is Noah. There's the Tetris for Noah. SV holding out for the long bar. Tetris for SV, but now has a bunch of burning that needs to be dealt with. And Noah, clean stack. Doing the necessary burns to stay alive. Another Tetris for Noah. B75 for Noah. A51 for SV. SV almost out of this situation, though. Now SV can start building up for Tetrises. As a matter of fact, one Mino shot being set up. But there's the Tetris for SV. 895 to now C20. Noah's coming into this 29 stronger than the previous. But there's another Tetris for SV. Trying to make the comeback here. And these Tetrises, if you continue to score them, they add up very quickly. Just like the stack is adding up. And now it's getting out of control. Not sure if SV can survive this, but it is possible. We've seen crazier things happen. Nice last second flip over there from SV. Still trying to do everything that he can. But the stack is just getting higher and higher. Can't get any pieces over to the left. Noah equalizes the set 1-1. All right, let's see if this works now. All right. Freaking classic Tetris bot trolling, bro. What a game, though. C55, B46. We are tied 1-1. What a game. What a way to tie up the set. But we do got our ready from Noah. And we got our ready from SV. Let's go ahead and get these two players counted down. Game number 3. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So Noah has bounced back from that first game. An earlier top out in post 29. And SV was able to complete the chase down. But in that second game, Noah just maintained a strong advantage following a costly situation post 25 over there for SV. A lot of pressure was put on him. But now, it is game 3. Winner of this will have a definite advantage going into the next game. Ooh, I like that overhang over there from SV. SV looking for pieces to get Tetris ready, just couldn't find a way to get Tetris ready without having to commit any burns. Nice delay burn set up over there from SV. Very clever. I like that approach. However, these S pieces definitely not pieces of the friendly variety. And that T piece came a bit too late. So once again, SV finds himself in another kind of early 18 dig. And, oh, S-spin way too early over there for SV. SV is now in danger. Can still find a way to navigate through this. And it looks like SV should be fine. Oh, hold on a second. Okay, that I split double is going to help out a lot. And SV should be able to burn this out. Definitely a scare there. Looks like things should be able to work out. Noah, of course, utilizing this opportunity to build up a lead. SV set up for it to Tetris, but also gives himself a way to burn out if needed. Tetris is scored for SV. Not going to get set up for another one, actually. Really taking a safe approach to these down stack. Set up for a Tetris now. And Tetris is going to be scored for SV, and great pieces to follow. Unfortunately, that T piece didn't find its ideal mark. A J piece is now needed over there for SV. And look at this, down stacking with Tetrises. If there's any way you want to down stack and maintain efficiency, and you can, Tetrises are the best way to do so. SV is back down at the bottom, but a 100,000 point lead is in the bank over here for Noah. 217 to now 326. SV going to be looking for plenty of L and J pieces to help with that left side. Ooh, nice overhang over there for Noah. Judge is going to be scored over there for SV 262. Noah at 349. Very nice. I like SV's approach there. Noah being forced to do some burning, actually. Nice placement over there for SV. Still going to be L piece dependent. Converted to an I piece dependency. He's going to be looking for another I. Slowly closing the gap between him and Noah. But there is the line discrepancy. So Noah's still with a massive pace advantage. SV getting that left side fixed up. Great piece. You actually couldn't ask for better pieces right there for SV. 314 and now 407. Noah setting up for a dirty Tetris. And, oh, small misdrop. But small misdrops can easily snowball in classic Tetris. Noah fighting for survival, not getting the eyepiece when the well is open. And Noah's in danger. This is SV's opportunity. If he can just get the well open, he might be able to recuperate majority of the deficit. Dirty Tetris over there for Noah's gonna survive. This is certainly gonna be a, well, depending on the pieces that Noah receives. Oh, that Z piece was not good at all. And SV is not in a position to score. This would be the perfect opportunity. If SV could just burn out of the... Oh, that's perfect. J piece is just needed to the left. We are closing in on the transition. There's the J. Now the L piece is needed. No L piece is found, so back to needing a J piece over here for SV. And Noah has gotten clean up. Trying to keep this well open. Has to. There's the long bar. Noah survives, and SV, unfortunately, was unable to capitalize off a majority of that unfortunate situation. There's the transition already for Noah. 503. SV is going to transition at 429. Noah still maintaining the advantage, but has some stacked maintenance to apply. SV has already knocked down one Tetris on level 19 and is looking to do so again. There it is. The Tetris into 19. 480 to now 511. Both players, after a rough spell at the end part of level 18, are in full swing here on level 20. There's another Tetris for SV as Noah waits patiently. Beautiful adjustment over there from SV. I love it. SV is Tetris ready. Noah trying to get the well back open as both players encounter a drought. Great pieces over there for Noah. The well has been reopened. Going to take a safety triple. Both players waiting on this long bar, and wait they shall, because this is nowhere to be found. Massive drought. Tetris is going to be scored over there for Noah. And SV couldn't utilize the long bar for Tetris, but does get the well open. Another Tetris for Noah goes up to 581. And a Tetris for SV goes up to 553. Beautiful adjustment to accommodate for the eyepiece. And a Tetris is scored. 581 and now 608. Another Tetris over there for Noah goes into level 23 at 637. SV is now Tetris ready. Both players have found their groove and are scoring Tetrises back to back. Another Tetris over there for Noah. SV waiting patiently. A Tetris for him. SV now holding out for a long bar. Another Tetris for Noah. Another Tetris for SV. SV looking for a certain set of pieces. Ice spin is missed and didn't find the second rotation on that T piece. So a couple of burns is going to have to be applied over here for SV. Going to be looking for a J piece to get the well open. J or I. There's the I piece. Looking for another I to, of course, score a Tetris. And Noah has built up almost a 100,000 point lead. But SV is going to claw that back just a little bit with a Tetris. And another Tetris over there for SV. But a hole was created. But a beautiful delayed burn into a Tetris over there for SV. 677 to now 767 to now 826. SV down by 2 Tetrises. Finds one and is set up for another. Knocks it down. We are at a tie game position here. Great play over here from SV, and Noah is going to knock down a Tetris. Going to be the first to strike. SV going to answer back with one of his own. Noah finds the second Tetris. And SV trying to avoid... Oh, no. SV actually going to go for a center well here. Was kind of forced into it. And SV is going to commit to the center well. Definitely a dangerous commitment, but it's one that he's willing to make. Tetris over there for SV, but now has to deal with the repercussions of going so aggro. And Noah's not necessarily in a position to capitalize. Trying to get there. SV going aggressive. This is level 28. We don't have that much time until level 29. Dirty Tetris over there for SV. Down by 1 Tetris, just trying to get the board in a better state. SV goes to 29 at 952. Noah at 812 with the lead. 2 Tetrises. And knocks down another one. 848 over there for Noah. SV is set up. Waiting patiently. Beautiful left. Another Tetris over there for SV. And it's just going to bring the stack down. Noah trying to get set up, but not finding ideal pieces. SV, what? No, SV's committing to this. Very aggressive. SV's just gonna have to burn out. Very dangerous commitment at this stage in the game. Down by a Tetris and a half at this point. T-spin missed. Things are coming out of control for SV. Not sure how much longer he can survive. No, it takes game number 3. And is looking to turn things around here for Stochastic Squad. Yeah, so it was just that one moment where the classic Tetris spot just did not want to cooperate. See what Noah can get here, though. All right, never mind. Your seed is Alpha 761 Alpha Beta. That is your seed. While these players are getting situated, I need help. Over the past 2 days, I have read 121 chapters of solo leveling. I was gonna wait and keep up with it as as the anime released, because it was always gonna be something that I was gonna read. But then after seeing the second episode, I was like, bro, they animated this too good. I have to start reading the manhwa. And yeah, dude, it's pretty bad. But we do have a ready from Noah. Just waiting on a ready from SV. Also, Captain, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Both players are ready. Thank you all for being patient. Let's go and get them counted down. Game number 4. There's an opportunity for a statement, but let's see if Noah's going to be the one to make that statement. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So, definitely just a really tricky situation over there for SV. A lot of opportunities to capitalize on Noah's plight, but was never in a position to do so. Opening up this game, looks like we do have some clean stacks. First Tetris of the game is going to be scored over there by SV. And the first misdrop of the game is going to be made by Noah. And that's the thing. With this particular matchup, misdrops are, I wouldn't say they're devastating, but they are quite harmful. These players are capable of turning a single misdrop into a 100,000 point lead in their favor. Touch is going to be scored over there for SV. Flawless start here so far. And Noah's hot on his tails. And okay, SV actually goes and decides to take the burn. There's definitely a couple of options that he could have decided to do there. Some more aggressive than others. But SV is the one who has back against the wall. Currently, the Grandmasters do have an advantage. After this match will be K-Poke versus Koster. The K-Poke is going to have a 2-game advantage going into that one. So Koster will have to essentially sweep K-Poke. So it all starts here. Noah has to win this for the betterment of his team. Tie game exactly. Tetris is going to break that tie, but then SV is going to bring us back up to a tie. 213, 180 for both. First time this match we've seen a tie between these two players. And Tetris is going to be scored over there for SV. A skim is going to be taken, but a Tetris is going to be scored afterwards. Misdrop over there for Noah. Still going to find the Tetris, but now it's going to have to deal with said misdrop. SV's going to set up a delayed burn. Keeping the well open. These pieces are starting to get a little bit problematic for both players. This piece is going to help SV burn out tremendously. Great patience holding out for that T-piece. The I-piece doesn't make it all the way over to the left, though. There's a good sets of pieces. And SV's going to be good. A little bit of a hold your breath moment right there as both players knock down a Tetris. Nice double J over there for SV. 321 to now 318. So far, so clean. No Tetris over here for SV. And Noah has gotten the board under control and has since been able to maintain this pace advantage. But a long bar dependency might put a damper on things. And yeah, just one Mino shot being able to score a Tetris. Forced to do all this burning. A position that should have been advantageous has just become an equalizer. And now we are tied. Or not tied, but roughly in the sense of pace. Very similar paces on display from both players. As Noah tries to navigate through these various situations. 2 Tetrises is going to be scored over there for Noah. 461 to now 442. SV looking to have a tricky situation over there for Noah. Good pieces though. An L piece would be perfect. Yeah, can't ask for better pieces than that. Tetris over there for Noah. SV nailing the spin there. The aggressive T placement. But it works out. Nice overhang over there for Noah. 3 Tetrises remain for SV with perfect play. 3 Tetrises remain for Noah with a few burn lines in hand. Looks like SV is going to have to transition upon this line skim. A 578 transition to a 574 transition. 4,000 points separating them at transition. But that was just Act 1. It's time we fast forward into Act 2 as SV already on level 20. Noah looking for a J or an S piece. Hits the spin. Tetris ready into a Tetris over there for Noah. Beautiful recognition for the bits there. But the misdrop, what should have been an efficient moment, a moment to get Tetris ready and take advantage of that recognition of the adjustment, just ends up being a couple of burned lines and a solidification of the lead over there for SV. 706 to now 629. But players have now gotten the boards under control. SV is J piece dependent. Utilize the I piece to fill it in. Oh, that's beautiful. Clean stack over there for SV. Tetris going to be scored. 733 to now 655. Noah holding out for the long bar. J piece dependent now. Both players knocked down a Tetris. And SV has just really been able to take advantage. But SV is almost a full level ahead. So we do got to keep that in mind. Does have the pace lead, but not by that much. Both players now waiting on ideal piece to get Tetris ready. Nice OJ over there from SV. 790 now for SV as both players stacked up here on level 22. Another Tetris for SV. And Noah not able to utilize that long bar for a Tetris. And forced to not use another one. But can use that third one. 744 to now make that 773 to now 847. And Noah's caught up in line. 70,000 points is the true deficit. But SV is going to increase that to 100,000 points in real time. Another Tetris over there for SV. A Tetris for Noah. 906 for SV. SV is going to commit to the long bar dependency creation. Holding out for the long bar. Holding out. And was the bad decision to make. This is an opportunity for Noah. Noah with the clean board. Holding out for the next long bar to utilize. Nice placements over here for SV. Well is open. And Z-spin hit for Noah. But SV is clean. Something to try and neutralize the advantage. Noah was unable to utilize it to its fullest potential. Now Noah, really tough pieces. Well is being covered. And gets it open. Last second adjustment over there for SV. Both players cover up the well. The well is reopened for both. Noah's in danger. Needs pieces. Going for these last second tucks. SV with the max out here. Level 26. Noah keeps hope alive. Cleans up the well. There's the Tetris. 917 and now A71. SV one Tetris away from the 1.1. Noah's a Tetris and change away from the max out. This is the best position that SV can find himself in. But he needs to make sure that his board is ready for 29. Goes for the flat burn. Well is open. Nice adjustment. Tetris over there for SV. One more will send us barreling into 29. The third act. Will this be our final game? Or will we get a decider? There it is. Another Tetris scored over there for SV. Both players on 29. SV with a 100,000 point lead just about. However, Noah is getting set up for a Tetris. Noah's just going to take the triple. This is a must-win for SV to bring us to a decider. And a must-win for Noah to guarantee the best chance of success for the Stochastic Squad here. A lot of complicated pieces. There's a Tetris for Noah. SV needs help. Needs help fast. Help doesn't show. SV tops at a B75. Noah needs B76. Wait, there's drought. Oh no! That Tetris almost gonna be enough. Noah needs a couple more lines. A few more lines will do it. One more, and there it is. Noah takes game number 4. Stochastic Squad tie up the match 1-1. But it's not over. Arguably, one of the most challenging situations to overcome is going to be this next match between Koster and K-Poke. Koster has to win 3 matches in a row. No mistakes can be afforded. Excellent game. But, like I said, this match is far from over. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back with our next match. so much going on on Tetris now. Dog is streaming, Andy's streaming. Goodness gracious. Where are you at, K-Post? What are you talking about? That 4 minutes isn't for Coster. That's the general intermission time. Since on average, it takes me anywhere from 4 to 7 minutes to get a scene set up. So. Alright, hold on a second. Well, I need to deal with something. So, I'm sorry. I gotta deal with something. Okay, y'all warm up. I'm almost done dealing with this. Do you players want to do the same thing? Thank y'all so much for being patient with me. I apologize. You know how emergency situations be. It happens. Coster says yes to the SPS. All right. Your seed is Alpha Charlie 99 Epsilon Charlie. All right, we have ready from both players. Let's go and get them a countdown. Could this be the only game that Coster has in this match? Or is he going to claw his way back from the grasp of defeat? Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Hello. I don't think you were the song that was supposed to play. Starting things off, Coster already with the bits. Both players got a Tetris on the board. Costa actually going for a lot of overhangs too. Both players set up for their second Tetris. And I'm gonna knock it down effortlessly. Great opening stacking here from both players. K-Poke not going to be able to utilize that long bar for Tetris. Going to hold out for the J, actually. The first burn in the game has been taken by K-Poke. But it's nothing too serious. 2 burns doesn't hurt. But Costa definitely trying to make a statement here. Trying to give this game at least one more extension. $206, make that 229 for K-Poke. Hasn't taken any burns after those first 2 initial burns. And 228 for Costa. Flawless opener to begin with. But some burns may have to be committed here by Costa here. Oh, this is not the time to be playing with fire. Oh no, the overshoot on the eyepiece! Costa's gonna top it at 229! K-Poke takes game number 1. That gives him the third badge. Grandmasters lead 2-1. But that means, ladies and gentlemen, for your 4th match and potentially final match, we're going to be having Wolflord, who in the last match was able to win his match, actually, up against the Grandmasters, up against Kingsman, going up against the Grandmaster debutee, Geico. So there's still a chance at sudden death. But that depends on this last match. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Sudden death is possible, so if possible, K-Poke, Costa, stick around. You may be needed. Oh. Okay. Wait. Guardian, I don't think you're on stencil. Do a test game real quick. Bruh. Alright, well, Wolflord's in the middle of a game right now playing on CTW. So... would be a great. Let me see. That's Stinger. Ah, I still have the stencil image. There you go. Oh, yeah. So, while Guardian fixes up a stencil, how's everyone doing today? It's been a interesting day. I'm low-key hungry. Oh, don't leave after this match. We are going to have Alex T versus Sam Finch. Honestly, Guardian, that stencil looks good enough. You just need to resize your cam, and then you're good to go. Dang, Wolflord is on a game right now. All right, that's perfect. Thank you so much, Guardian. I appreciate you. $834, not bad, not bad. Let's see. Sorry, I was looking through songs that I made. Here's the song I was looking for. Dude, like, after I made this song, for like, I want to say for like a solid 2 months, this was like my warm-up song anytime I would stream. Alright, so did you guys want SPS? Alright. Dude. One of these days, when I'm not bogged by everything, I'm gonna get back into making music. Like, this song is actually, I think, out of the songs that I made that year, this is probably like, or like my favorite. Oh, hold on. Yeah, why? Let me fix that. The name should have been changed. Oops. All right. We got the Hover 3 from Wolflord and the Ready from Geico. Let's go ahead and get them counted down. This is Geico's debut here on the Grandmasters. We'll get that name fixed shortly. And Wolflord looking to win another matchup against the Grandmasters. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Got our start from Geico. And we got to start from Wolflord. Both players are on the same pieces. So that's good. I think this should fix the name. There we go. Sorry about that. Anyways, start things off. 97k for Geico, 78 for Wolflord. A little bit of an awkward J piece. Wolflord has tied the game. Oh, great Corion adjustment recognition over there from Geico. You'd love to see it. As of right now, both players off to a pretty even start here. Another Tetris over there for Wolflord. 171 to now 147. And as of right now, both players past the 40 line mark. They're pretty in a comfortable position. Another Tetris for Wolflord are going to go up to 194. And ooh, Wolflord missing the spin there. It's going to cost some lines. And that's going to actually allow Geico a chance to solidify the lead. 218 for Geico, 196 for Wolflord. Wolflord has gotten the board back under control. Geico, nice utilization of those pieces. And take the conservative burns. In this matchup, both of these players are in fact Daz players. So they'll have identical range of movement for pieces. And it's really going to become a vital part on level 19. 273 to now 249. Tetris scored over here for Geico goes up to 299, one away, 1,000 points away from 3K or 300K. And Geico's going to take the conservative burns there. It's going to allow Wolflord knock down a Tetris, close the gap slightly, and actually Wolflord has a little bit of a pace advantage. It's very slight, and that can easily go away with any kind of dig that forces burn lines. Right now, 348 to now 343. And Wolflord going to be forced to utilize the long bar to fill in a dependency as opposed to score a Tetris. And that pace advantage is slipping away. And now it's just a real-time advantage, real-time and pace advantage for Geico so far. And take a couple of burns. Wolflord not in a position to score Tetris. And misdrop there for Geico. It's going to take a deep breath. We are closing in on the transition. Wolflord has gotten the board clean. And parity was really difficult over here for Geico. But the pieces do seem to be cooperating now. Just needs an L piece or an I. Got both the L and the I. Like one more long bar or a J piece. And that's going to help out. Wolflord has taken the lead. But we are steps away from the post transition over here for Geico. It's Tetris for Wolflord, Tetris for Geico. 2 possible for Geico, 3 for Wolflord. Another Tetris for Wolflord, another Tetris for Geico. 1 more available for both. Great placements over there for Geico. And just going to triple into the post transition. 469 transition. Just going to take some burns. Meanwhile, Geico with a 500k here going into level 19. But is having to do some maintenance. Geico is Tetris ready. Needs a little bit of help here. These pieces aren't necessarily the best. Well is open. O-piece makes it over to the left. Tetris to score for Geico. Wolflord at 534, still holding on to the advantage. Long bar dependency filled. Geico, several misdrops in a row, and these misdrops might be fatal. And Geico's going to top out at 510. Wolflord takes game number 1. All right. Next seed. First 2 digits should be A1, if I'm not mistaken. Like the steak sauce. All right, got it ready from Geico. We got the Hover 3 from Wolflord. Here we go. Let's go ahead and get them counted down. We go in 3, 2, 1. Tetris, thanks for the raid. Tetris Wars, hope you had a blast over there, GD. And actually, I like the way that Geico approached that. Fortunately, that T-piece was not ideal. But honestly, I think that that was a very clever way to approach that particular sequence with the way that his board state was. Wolf Lord is going to score the first Tetris of the game. And a lot of tricky pieces here. Double J dependency over here for Geico. Sets up a delay burn. And finally, Tetris is scored for Geico. Ooh, interesting delay burn. That actually works out beautifully over there for Geico. Wolflord has managed to build up another Tetris onto his lead. He's going to knock down a Tetris there as well. So a little bit of a slow start for Geico. But all it takes is just one inaccuracy from Wolflord. And this lead can easily dwindle down to nothing. Wolflord pedaled to the metal, 163,000 here. Almost at the 40 line mark. 107,000 for Geico here at 36 lines. Wolflord hits the S-spin, but now this is the complication that Geico needed. A dirty Tetris can still be scored. But that's assuming Wolflord's able to survive this. Things have gotten complicated. They've gotten complicated fast. Wolflord's going to top it at 193, but it's not over. Geico needs 194. The IP is going to help out a lot. And there's that eyepiece that Geico was looking for. $194 is the score that Geico needs. Well, if a board state as clean as this, just one Tetris away. And 198, Geico is good, ensuring that we get at least 4 games out of this set. All right. Looks like we have the Hover 3 from Wolflord and the Ready from Geico. We're tied 1-1. Which one of these players is going to be the one to break that tie? Is it going to be Geico debuting for the Grandmasters or Wolflord for the Stochastic Squad? Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Starting out the game, Geico here, clean 2 Tetrises, only has had to take 3 burn lines so far. Wolflord has yet to get a clean Tetris, or not even a clean Tetris, get a Tetris on the board. Trying to find the best way to navigate through this. There it is, Tetris for Geico. Wolflord still trying to operate with these pieces here. Great Z piece over there for Geico. Another Tetris going to be scored. Wolflord finally out, ready to start building up for his first Tetris. And kind of what we saw a little bit in the last game, where Wolflord had a 100,000 point advantage over Geico early on. The tables have turned. Now it's Geico the one with the 100,000 plus point lead. So another Tetris is going to be scored for Geico. Wolflord is set up. There it is, first Tetris of the game scored by Wolflord here. 53k to now 166. Geico J-piece dependent, not going to be able to score a Tetris until it's dealt with. Converts the dependency into an L, and then that's when the J comes. Typical Tetris. Wolflord also running into some issues. This is actually not the easiest to navigate through. That flat I burn is going to help out a lot. Love to get an L piece, burn out a triple, or an I piece. Either or works. And the I piece is going to fall for a Tetris. 198 for Geico, 109 for Wolflord. $224 now for Geico, 121 for Wolflord. Wolflord, once again, back into a position where he's forced to do a exorbitant amount of burning. Geico's doing nothing but continuing to increase his lead. As a matter of fact, Geico is up to more than double Wolflord's points. Just real clean stacking. Wolflord now having to settle for row 2 to try and combat with the efficiency that Geico has put on display so far. Touch is going to be scored over there for Geico. 296 to now 156. Wolflord's starting to gain some momentum. And Geico is going to experience a minor slowdown here. Very minor, only 2 burn lines. And Wolflord's actually in a lot of danger. Eyepiece does come, so it's going to knock down a Tetris, brings the stack down. But once again, this is a very costly endeavor. There's a lot that you can survive on level 18, but you got to pay for that survival. And Wolflord is definitely paying the piper here. 370,000 for Geico, 212 for Wolflord. Wolflord has brought the stack down to the bottom, so it's only... Well, never mind. Still going to need some favorable pieces. I was going to say it was only a few pieces away from being back into an ideal scoring position. But now requires specific pieces to try and get out of this in the most efficient manner. This is the definition of a suffer game. Everyone has them, and you hate when it happens. Geico, 421. Here, almost a 200,000 point lead. And is behind in lines. Wolflord back down to the bottom on the right-hand side. Has 3 Tetrises available before level 19. We're nearing the transition for Geico. Wolflord has already transitioned. Geico looking to bring the stack under control. We'll transition on the next line clear. Transitions at 516. Wolflord. Oh, Geico hangs on the left. There's nothing that Geico can do. Topping out at 516. An opportunity has arisen for Wolflord. Needs 517. Not quite line outable. Some Tetrises are going to need to be scored. level 22. Triple is going to help a lot. Ooh, misdrops over here from Wolflord. It's going to complicate things slightly. It's just a painstaking line out. Tetrises will have to be scored at some point. This could be your, like, oh, setting up for a Tetris. Oh no, the drought. Very rough time for a drought. This is going haywire. This is going to hell. Wolflord tops at 365. Geico is good for game number 3. All right, we got it ready for both players. Geico 1 game away from winning his first match, if I'm not mistaken, of Gauntlet this season. Wolflord 1 game away from bringing us to a decider. Let's get them counted down. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Ooh, identical stacks so far. Wait, this is crazy. Oh, some differentiation over there on Geico's part. Geico does get Tetris ready first, or second. But Wolflord having to take a triple early on. And, oh, actually, this is interesting. Looks like we got our classic case of Gauntlet RNG. And a painful moment for Geico. All he can do is sit there and laugh. The well gets open, though, ready for the next long bar and able to use it that time. But will trail behind by 1 Tetris here. And, ooh, accidental. Looked like that was an accidental shift. It's going to cause a Tetris to not be utilized over there for Geico. Wolflord, nice, hits the spin. Tetris for Geico. Geico is behind in lines. Wolflord does push down sometimes. So you'll see a little bit of a separation occasionally, not all the time. $150 to now $138. Geico with the lead right now. Pace and real time. We're looking for an L or a J. Finds the L and also gets the J. But as of right now, both players kind of in a pretty calm position. Nothing too crazy has been encountered as of late. Speaking about things that are being crazy, wait, this is a very dangerous situation for Wolflord. But the eyepiece comes. Needs one more. Oh, pieces are making it over to the left. Needs the eyepiece. Eyepiece makes it over. Needs to get it over to the left now. Stochastic Squad is probably holding their breath. Wolflord has to survive this for them to have a chance to win. To be the first team to beat the Grandmasters this season. And Wolflord survives and takes the lead following that Tetris. Geico, though, quite the, it's really hard to find a efficient way to navigate through this. Another L piece would be fantastic, though. Wolflord is starting to utilize this opportunity and build up a lead. This L piece is not coming for Geico. Now is going to be looking for an I piece instead. Finds the I piece. But still, this dig is going to be a costly one. And the parity on the left side is not too great either. An accidental rotation. Now it's Geico's turn to dig out. Great eyepiece, though. 260 now for Geico, 294 for Wolflord. We do have a lower bar game on our hands. And Wolflord is now finally starting to get into a groove. Starting to knock down Tetrises on a consistent basis. Geico, oh, just shy of knocking down a dirty Tetris there. Well is open. Geico down by now almost 100,000 points. It's just going to try and bring the stack all the way down to the bottom. Level 19 is almost here. 2 Tetrises are available. Make that 1 available for Wolflord. And 2 are available for Geico following those burns. Wolflord transitions 399. Knocks down another Tetris, goes up to 423. Geico with the gamer pose enabled, ready to go into transition. And Geico's going to transition 314. Knocks down another Tetris into transition as well, goes up to 338. Trying to make a comeback. And remember, Geico is behind in lines. So the true deficit could actually be less as another Tetris is scored. Geico gets Tetris ready. And another Tetris is scored for Geico. 389. Geico set up and another one is scored. 415. Just like that, the almost 100,000 point deficit evaporated into nothing and Wolflord's in trouble. The left side needs some massive help. And the hang. Wolflord tops out at 444. Geico needs 445. A lot of S's really testing Geico's patience. Eyepiece is wanted right now. Okay, there's the triple. 445 is a score that Geico needs. At this point, a Tetris will be good enough. $445. A couple more burns will do it. One more. And there it is. Geico takes game number 4, winning the 3rd match for the Grandmasters, and the Grandmasters stay undefeated at 10-0. Definitely was a tough game for both players. But Geico managed to pull through when it mattered the most. With that, that's another team defeated. Grandmasters have 8 more matches this season. Can they be the first team to have a flawless opener? I mean, this is the longest that anyone has been undefeated in Gauntlet history. Of course, they do have some tough teams that they have to go through. One of those teams being the Drywellers, especially with the transcendence that they have, and Alex T. But of course, we're all looking forward to the rematch between the Grandmasters and the Millionaires. But we're going to let Geico finish this out, and then we'll get ready for our match between Sam Finch and Alex T. So the match might be over, but the action is not. One second. Ah, here it is. So, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back while we try and wrangle in these other 2 captains. Oh. Why isn't there music playing? Hold on one second. Let me get you guys some music. This might take me a little bit longer to set up because I got to change overlays and such. Alex T in. Let's see if I can find Sam Finch. There he is. And Sam Finch is using Cam. Let's go. And Sam Finch is wearing the jersey. W. You love to see it. Almost done getting this stuff set up. All right. I got everything done. W. With some time to spare. That's cute, Twitch viewer. It's bold of you to assume that we spend our lives just doing this. Because when I'm not playing and when I'm not commentating Tetris, I actually do something that I love to do, which is voiceovers, graphics design. Spending time with my family. So. Oh, true! It's the Sky News lady. Holy cow. She found it. Oh, that's funny. That's actually hilarious. Alright, let me get you guys the seed. I think it's funny though, because I mean, if there's like something that I'd look back and is like Tetris would not, me playing Tetris would not be one of the things that I regret, because at least for me personally, it's opened up so many doors. It's taught me a lot of things. Like, if I didn't start playing Tetris in 2019 or at all, I have no idea what I'd be doing right now. Like, actually, it's kind of crazy to think about it like that. Both players are ready. We can get this match underway. Could have been a millionaire, though. I mean, who's to say I'm not on the path to be a millionaire? I think you gotta understand that for almost everyone in the scene, Tetris isn't their life. Oh, Tetris, true! Oh my gosh. That is freaking hilarious. Nah. But just because somebody plays games, you don't know what goes on in outside their life. Like the Sky News lady was like, yeah, Scooty needs to go outside or whatever. It was wild because, well, I can talk about that later. You want to stick around, you feel free to. But, let's go and get this captain's match between Sam Finch and Alex T counted down. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Sam Finch gonna start slightly late. Anyways, 92k for Sam Finch, 93k for Alex T. This match outcome has already been decided between the Rogues and the Drywellers, as it's 3-0 for currently. So that's a mercy rule. But still, it is very important that the captain match does get played, because all of there's at least 4 to 5 teams that are towards the middle, where it could come down to at the end of the season for you being into in the playoffs or having to play in the play-in tournament, where it comes down to the amount of matches that your team has won. Not overall team matches, but individual matches. So that's why it's important to play out these games. And so far, Alex T off to an early lead here. Sam Finch running into some tricky pieces. Oh yeah, and there's Elo. Sam Finch right now really struggling with these pieces. Oh, the misdrop! And that's going to be fatal. Sam Finch tops it at 172. Devastating misdrop. Alex T takes game number 1. It looked like it was going to be possible for him to get out of it, but that misdrop kind of sealed the deal. All right. We got the hover 3 from Sam Finch. We got the ready from Alex T. Let's go and get them counted down. Game number 2. We're going 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Oh, slight pod. Oh, wrong seed. All right. Sam Finch, if you can hear me, go ahead and top out. We'll go to the next seed. I was fixing something up, so I completely missed it. 7B. All right. We got the hover 3 from Sam. Just need the ready from Alex T. We got the ready from all players in this match. Let's go and get them counted down. Game number 2. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And to start things off, things look pretty calm. First Tetris is going to be scored by Sam Finch, and Alex T is going to score the next one. Sam had a much more efficient opener, able to use a lot of those long bars, as opposed to Alex T, who could only use a few in the early game. There's 69K to now 74K. Small misstep over there from Sam. Alex T is going to be forced to do quite some burning here. Has nowhere for these S's. Did find the right placement for that T piece, though. It's just going to take some quick burns. Brings the stack down. Well is open. It's going to be a Tetris for Sam. Alex T waiting on the next long bar. There is Tetris for Alex T. 106 to now 118. of right now, things are pretty calm. Tetris going to be scored over there for Sam and Alex T. As of right now, it's just been a game that's in favor of Sam. Oh, but there is a misdrop. It's not a devastating one, not one that's too complicated to solve. Ooh, Sam actually passed up on an opportunity to get set up for a Tetris there. Wow, look at all these long bars. Tetris over there for Alex T does have a long bar dependency that needs to be dealt with. Finds a long bar and can use the second one for a Tetris. Tetris for Sam Finch. 314 to now 304. And Sam Finch is just going to bring the stack down. Doesn't like how high the left is. This definitely could have gone for a Tetris there. But this has given Alex T the opportunity to take the lead. And it's a pretty complicated setup over here for Sam. Does get all the right pieces to navigate through it flawlessly. $365 now $373. Nice last second adjustment over there for Sam. Oh my gosh, gets the J piece over to the left. Takes the safety double. Where's this long bar at? There's two long bars. Sam rewarded for his patience. Haven't upstacked enough. There's another Tetris for Sam. 460 now, 427. As we get closer and closer to the post transition here. Three Tetrises are left for Alex T, 4 for Sam. Of course, that's assuming Sam goes perfect. 3 Tetrises left for both. Now 2 for Sam. Alex T finds 1. Sam forced to go for these delay burns. Another Tetris going to be scored for Sam. One more Tetris available. Alex T knocks in a dirty. Is just going to transition. 523. Sam Finch setting up potentially. One more Tetris can be scored. J-piece dependent though. Dependency filled. And Sam transitions 556. Up a little bit high, but a Tetris is going to be scored. Bringing the stack down by 4 lines. Has the J-piece dependency that does need to be dealt with. Oh, very creative solution. Just like that, Sam goes to level 20 here at 608. Alex T, T-spin dependency. Looking for this T-piece. Unfortunately, this isn't modern. You're not getting that T-piece, buddy. There it is. Finally, Tetris, or not Tetris, a T-spin was hit. And another spin was missed. Sam's going to continue to increase his lead. 664 for Sam. Alex T set up for a dirty column 8. Has to take the triple. Both players waiting on the long bar. There's the Tetris for Alex. Sam taking all the burns necessary. Oh no! The misdrop over there from Sam. Able to slide a piece underneath. And this is actually recoverable. Gonna look for another T piece. Now needs an I piece. Now he's gonna have to try and consolidate from here. Meanwhile, Alex T, great stack. Knocks down another Tetris, is coming back and is coming back fast. Sam going to be looking for an eyepiece to fill in dependency. Perfect timing on that eyepiece. Goes for a flat burn. Trying to set up for a couple of burns. Love a T-piece here. Doesn't find it. Alex T has taken the lead. And Sam Finch hangs a piece to the left, but gets it over. Or gets the second one over, rather. Sam just trying to survive. Alex T doing everything he can to build his lead. Eyepiece makes it over to the left. Very crucial execution needed here for Sam. And just like that, he's out of it. Ready to start scoring, down by 100k, but is still alive. Knocks down a Tetris. 774 to now 848. Tremendous effort over there on Sam's part. Alex T and Sam are both Tetris ready. Alex T finds the Tetris, Sam does not. And Sam couldn't utilize the long bar for a Tetris on the other end either. Another misdrop for Sam. But has found a way to stay alive. Like the delayed burn. And another misdrop, but that one might be fatal. And Sam tops out at 786. Alex T is good for game number 2. All right, we got it ready from Alex T. Welcome to the stream, Caddy150. And we got the hover 3 from Sam. Let's go ahead and get both of these players counted down. We go in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Alex T, one game away from sweeping Sam here. Making the end result of the match 3-1. But of course, it's not over until it's over. Both players have a Tetris on the board here in the early goings. And I like that burn that Sam's going for. Fortunately, eyepiece didn't, or rather, good pieces to try and maintain the left-hand side didn't come. So no perfect weld transfer is going to be available. And just at the wrong time. And what happened over here with Alex T stack? Both players with... Ooh, okay, the Z spin tuck over there from Sam. I really like the idea behind that. Unfortunately, these pieces are, to put it lightly, not the best. Dirty Tetris over there for Alex T, finding ways to score despite being in a less than ideal position. 109 for Sam Finch. 170 for Alex T. Sam Finch still trying to navigate through this. And Alex T almost back to the right-hand side. $139 for Sam Finch. Still not in an ideal position to score Tetrises. Can go dirty here. And it's set up for the dirty. Knocks it down. Looks like Sam can finally bring the stack down all the way to the bottom. Both players now back on the right side. 336 for Alex T. Make that 359. Sam with the delayed bit setup at 194. Trailing by 170,000 points at this moment. And right now, both players just seem to be in a pretty calm spot. The stacks are very manageable, and looks like we should be able to go into the post-transition without too many problems. 290 for Sam, 432 for Alex T. Scores aren't terribly high because both players had to encounter some pretty challenging situations early on. And long bar count doesn't necessarily help. But 2 Tetrises are available for both players leading into the post-transition here. Nice adjustment over there for Sam. It's going to allow him to get Tetris ready, waiting on the next long bar now. Both players are waiting on the next long bar. Right before transition, too. A triple is going to be committed over there by Sam. And a triple is going to be committed by Alex T. This long bar just is not showing up. There it is. Tetris for Alex T and Tetris for Sam. 368 transition versus a 493. Sam has to win this in order to keep the match going. No Tetris over there for Sam. Alex T is also clean. Sam has to do a little bit of burning, but that SZ combination works out perfectly. Looking for an L or a J. Finds neither. Gets an eyepiece, though. It's going to help burn this all the way out. Just has to reset and get back into scoring position. Alex T almost with a 200,000 point lead. And ooh, a little bit of a rough adjustment over there for Sam. Didn't like it, but these pieces are falling in an ideal way. Except for this long bar drought. Poorly timed. Looking for... Oh, this could be it. Sam needs to find a way to downstack. Gets the piece all the way over to the right. That left is a massive concern. Goes for a flat placements. Would love to get an L piece. L piece not anywhere to be found. Sam trying to do everything that he can. Sam tops out at 434. Alex T with the sweep. It's going to be good for game number 3. End result of the match is 3-1 Rogues. But the Rogues have already put themselves in an ideal position. I believe that puts their record at 5-5. Yeah, the Rogues now have a record at 5-5, finding themselves right with the aux cords, also at 5 and 5. If I'm not mistaken. No. Wavy ones are 5 and 5. Aux cords are 4 and 6. Stochastic Squad is 7 and 4. Grandmasters 10 and 0. Top down 3 and 7. Those are all the teams that have played in the match so far the second half of the season. But that's going to do it for the matches. I want to see if I can change scenes without my OBS just absolutely dying. If I can change scenes without my OBS dying, I want to do some practice for Waco. Letting Alex see play this out for stats. All right, 1.2. Well, that is going to do it for the matches for today. I'm going to see if I can do this. All right. Does this end? Sorry YouTube, if you guys just suddenly get cut off. But thank you all for watching. I'm gonna practice for about an hour and a half because I'm gonna do my call tomorrow afternoon. But thank you all the players that played tonight. Seeds were definitely rough. %. All right. Why the heck does it say Beat Mania? I gotta fix that. All right. Does this kill the stream?